Hey guys, I hope you're having a really good day and making some really good trades. And congratulations that to everyone that shorted at this signal. After we tested the $40,000 resistance, we had a steep fall back down to 35,000, and right now it looks like it's trying to come back up a little. I wouldn't maybe this could be a trigger wave, anchor wave then trigger wave. So maybe you could enter a potential long here. Might go up some more, who knows. It's starting to go up right now as we're talking, but let's just get into it. People are starting to panic again. We could be, the last hope I could see possibly for Bitcoin right now. Maybe not the last hope. I don't want to scare anyone, but we could still have a potential head and shoulders in play. So we could draw it like this right here. This could be your left shoulder. Sorry, the inverse head and shoulders if we're going to be technically correct. So you could have another head and then a larger right shoulder. This could be one right there, and maybe possibly around this area it could close, or this area, right? Because if it's on an angle, then we could be looking at it something like that, right? This could be the final the final place where Bitcoin could potentially break out. Maybe if we actually want to draw the line, it probably would be something like this, something like that, where it failed a couple times. So something like that right there. So we would probably have to break the $39,300 level if it makes it like around this area, right? So this could potentially play out. If it does, then we'll go up, but right now I'm not seeing a lot of a lot of strength in the Bitcoin market or the Ethereum market and the whole crypto market as a whole. If we do reach these levels and we start to come down, then that could be potential cause for concern. But at the same time, I'm also looking. Sorry, I keep drawing lines. Let me delete that. There we go. Okay, we could also be looking at something like this, or like we could go on this, like the 8-hour, where a potential maybe a W pattern could play out. But that's a little. It might be a little far-fetched. That's just like another scenario that could happen, right? We can't discount it at this point. We're still looking at how it's forming. On the 6-hour, it could be a potential W. And right now, it's making it a little higher high, but we'll see how it plays out. It could still go down, but we're just gonna go with the flow, guys. Right? We're not gonna try to do anything too crazy. And sorry, I keep drawing lines, but yeah. I'm definitely looking at the stock market and the crypto market both at the same time. Full disclosure, I have entered a very significant, like a very large short position on the SP 500 by utilizing inverse ETF to bet against it. And then near the end of the day on the stock market, we saw a steep sell-off in the SP 500, but like not too crazy. Probably dropped like 20 points, so not really anything to be concerned about. Not 20 points, maybe like I'd say like from 20 points from the highs, maybe from like 18 on that day all the way down, 34 basis points. Nothing really crazy. Nothing. It's not a steep sell-off. I shouldn't say that, but we'll see what happens, because what's happening in the crypto markets could be somewhat of a foreshadow to what's going to happen in the stock market, because right now we can see how like overstretched how far extended we are in the stock market. Look how crazy we've been going up nonstop. Small corrections and then boom, just more fiscal policy, more monetary policy, just more stimulus checks, and just boom, boom, boom. And it kind of feels like the economy is addicted to this stimulus, right? And eventually, when they do end it, I think it's going to kill the market. right? So something could be coming soon. I entered some short positions based on like a double top pattern that could be coming, right? So that's just my theory. We made a high at 32, 40, 42, 39, around these areas, 42, 36, 42, 37, basically at 42, 40. That's the all-time high, and we could be potentially looking at a double top on the SP 500 right now. So I'm just staying cautious right now, and I'm not entering in any longs. If anything, I've closed a majority of all my stock holdings in my positions. The only thing I'd be holding right now is gold, silver, Bitcoin, some gold miners, silver miners. I don't pick sides. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, but I definitely want just to make money, right? So this is all about making money, and right now we could be looking at a pretty steep correction in the market. So just be wary of that and stay level headed. And then we're gonna print a new monthly candle soon. Next month we are May 28th today, so I'm gonna be looking at next month, see what happens. And to go back to the hash ribbons quickly, where are they? They have not printed a buy signal yet, so which means that Bitcoin could technically fall to lower levels. People are talking about $17,000 levels and the $20,000 levels, and that's where we're going to find our support and consolidate, and then move back up and then break new all-time highs, right? So this technically could happen, in my opinion, if the entire stock market were to correct as well. If the stock market does start to correct again, not again, but if the stock market corrects, I think that Bitcoin could potentially fall to 17,000, But I am a strong believer in the stock to flow model, and on the stock to flow model, it does not indicate, it's a massive drop to 17,000. But it has yet to be proven right, so we'll see what happens. We always want to take a look at the stock to flow and other charts. All indicators are relevant until they're invalidated, then they're useless. But we're just gonna take a look at what happens. I don't know if it's gonna do this. I'm just gonna keep an eye on the market, and I'm just fully disclosing what my positions are in the market right now. I'm not in any longs or any shorts. I'm just sitting on the sidelines at the moment. We're still sitting on a 500% return in the challenge account. So if you're not in the Discord, I would recommend everyone join the Discord. There's some really good people with really good analysis in that chat. It's always going on 24/7 because we got people from all over the world that join the Discord. There's people from India, there's people from Germany, there's people from China, there's people from the US, people from Canada, Mexico. It's everywhere. So everywhere. It's well diversified. And we can see right here on the EMA ribbons, we got rejected from the 4 hours. So that just shows that it's not ready to break up, and we could potentially be looking at lower levels, right? So if this, where is it? Where did I draw it? Did I draw it on this one? Yes, I did, but I deleted it. But if the head and shoulders pattern does play out like this, right, and we test this one last time, which this is around the $39,300 level, it could technically get rejected. 39,000 is up here. We could have a wick up like this, and if we get rejected, or if we don't even make it past these ribbons and we start to go back down, that would be, I might enter a short position right here, a leveraged short position, and ride the wave down, because we could technically go down in the short term. This does not mean I'm completely bearish on Bitcoin. I'm very bullish on Bitcoin because I'm very bearish on the US dollar and other fiat currencies. I'm very bearish on those because they have no set rules on how much they can print, so they just can keep devaluing fiat currencies for no reason. Just to do just to hand out stimulus checks to people and kill the economy and give out false GDP reports. So I'm still very bullish. My holding portfolio, I'm not touching it. I'm holding it. It could go down all the way to 17,000. I still won't sell a single thing from my holding portfolio. I still won't hold. I still won't sell. I will hold. But, you know, I just want everyone to stay level-headed, you know, not panic and make any panic trades at the moment. We could be playing this out, this one last pattern. Or, you know, like I said before, on the 8 hour, we could maybe look at a W pattern, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You know, if we go back to the $30,000 levels and we break that, then it's kind of like a free fall almost to the $23,000 level, to the $18,000 level. And the 18,000, 20,000, you know, 18 to 17, we should have some significant support there. But I don't know if we're going to go back down there. Something that could potentially happen, which would be really good, is great fundamental news for Bitcoin. Because right now we have heard that like Apple and such were looking to hire some workers, right? Some crypto experts to help them into figuring out, maybe potentially implementing some cryptocurrency based applications in order to like make sales for Apple or something like that. I'm not sure. I didn't do too much research on it, so I don't want to talk too much about it, because I don't like to tell people about stuff I'm not really sure about. So I'm going to read that up. I'm going to read about it later and talk about it in the Discord. And if you're not in Discord, you should definitely join. But yeah. What a crazy time, guys. It's not, don't just look at Bitcoin. You want to look at all markets, right? Like, you want to look at what the stock market is doing. You want to look at what bonds are doing. You know, bonds, 10-year bond is an indication of an inflation, and, you know, but it's, you know, bonds are heavily, they can be manipulated to crazy extents, so it's sometimes they're unreliable, right? The US is saying the CPI index isn't only indicating like a little bit of inflation, when, well, we actually know that inflation is extremely high and it's really significant. You know, we're seeing inflation everywhere in asset prices, in commodities, and housing. So it kind of makes me upset when they do things like that, because I feel like they do try to screw over everyone that's trying to just, you know, make a living and make money. While they just, like, they know what they're about to do, and they just get their rich friends to get out while they still can, and it's quite unfair. It's quite unfair, but, you know, this is why Bitcoin is here, right? Because of these reasons. Anyways, thanks for the support, guys. We're at 286 subscribers. We're almost at 300. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, join our Discord. We're making really good trades, and I'm going to be looking to doing more trades on the challenge account. But right now I'm not trading. I'm going to look for opportunities though, because we are trying to get to $1,000, right? We're halfway there. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.